Hi guys, it's Kiarka here, back with another speed build. Today we're building the apartment of a fashion student. This was requested by Sophie and Sydney Sims, so it's good to know that, I have a lot of fashion lovers watching my videos, but thank you guys so much for these suggestions. I'm really excited to show you what I ended up with. And just a quick note, first of all, I'm creating the sim right now. Her name is Stacy Pink, but just so you guys know, I'm actually probably going to be doing another fashion student apartment, and I'm guessing that she's probably going to be the neighbor of Stacy, and they're going to have like very different aesthetics, and they're gonna clash, and it's gonna be like this fun little fashion rivalry between the two. But the reason I decided to do that is because I really like doing, fashion builds and apartments for, fashion designers and fashion students and stuff, because I'm just like a really big fan of fashion in general and in The Sims and in real life. But fashion is so broad. There's so many different aesthetics, there's so many different, niches, things people find cool and all that fun stuff. So I wanted to do two different Sims just because like there's so many different directions I could go in with like a fashion student, and I didn't want to just like pick one aesthetic and stick to that one. So we're gonna have two different fashion people so you guys can see a different range of aesthetics, and you can see how the two of them would clash. But today we are starting off with Stacy Pink. You can tell probably from her name she is a very vibrant, very interesting kind of person. I love her name. I feel like it sounds like such a fashion brand, like definitely from the early 2000s, Stacy Pink. And you can kind of get from her outfit that she really likes loud, bold things. She's a huge fan, definitely of patterns. She really, really likes patterns on patterns. She really likes, very kind of interesting kind of, just niche things, I guess. You can see she has these really cool lightning bolt earrings. I thought about giving her like a streak of pink in her hair, but I ended up not doing that. I just wasn't really vibing with it. But I do really like her little, what are those called, little buns that she's got going on. She's very cheerful, creative, and self-assured. And now we're gonna go in and build her apartment. So like I said, please keep in mind that there will be another fashion student's apartment right next to hers, and they're gonna have very different clashing aesthetics. So this is not the only fashion apartment you're gonna see. This is definitely one take on a very specific kind of aesthetic, and the only way I can really describe that aesthetic, I guess, would be loud and bright. But please let me know what you guys think of this. I know I'm saying the word aesthetic a lot, just deal with it, you guys. Let me know what you guys think of this aesthetic. Let me know what you would describe this as, what kind of like vibe it is. It's definitely very modern. Like I feel like this is very trendy, definitely right now. And I just feel like that's Stacy's thing. Like she really likes, new, bright, trendy things. And that'll be in contrast to her neighbor, who's probably gonna be very like classy and traditional, and I don't know, we'll see what aesthetic we go for her neighbor. But yeah, so thank you to Sydney Sims and to Sophie for this request, because I'm getting two builds out of it, and I'm really excited to show you guys what I did here and what I did for her neighbor. If you guys have any like name ideas for her neighbor, please let me know, because names are always the hardest thing for me. And I feel like you guys would definitely have some really good ideas for names. But you can kind of get the sense already, Stacy's personality. I mean, she has a freaking dinosaur light. And look at her bedspread. It's very trendy cow print. She's got pink and black and white and these, it just really reminds me of the early 2000s for some reason, but simultaneously also is very like presently trendy right now, especially on TikTok, I guess. But like I said, there's a lot of different aesthetics that are trendy right now. This is just one of them. She's even got, the lit mirror with all those bulbs around it. This is her, basically her workspace here, that desk. So it's not just like a desk where she would sit down and like use her computer. It's also a desk where she would, sew things and, draft, clothing patterns and do all that fun stuff. So that's just like her fashion workspace. This is actually the second attempt I made at Stacy's apartment. I like originally had like a different thing, like a different aesthetic going on that I wasn't really vibing with, and then I changed it to this, and I felt this was much more fun, I guess. I don't really like build in this aesthetic that much. It's very bold, and I'm kind of afraid of boldness sometimes. I try to be as bold as possible when I can, but you might have gotten the sense from my previous two apartments, which was the yoga instructor's apartments and the poet's apartments. Those were much more relaxed. Those were very minimalist, very like nature vibing, very calm. This is not calm. This is the exact opposite, which I feel like would be fun. Imagine if Kenji, the poet, met Stacy and they had, I feel like they would just have such clashing vibes. It would just be very fun to see, I feel like. But yeah, this apartment is definitely, well, this apartment complex, like the whole thing, is definitely becoming a very interesting group of people. I don't know if I mentioned this before. This is built in my Tanaka Apartments build, and you can go check out that video to see how I put together this whole, apartment complex. I'll probably be doing more apartment complexes in the future. I just find them really fun to do, just kind of like creating all these like little mini apartments. I love furnishing apartments, you guys. I've talked about this before, but apartments are like one of my favorite things to build. And I also really love just like creating all these characters and just like figuring out like their dynamics with each other as like neighbors and friends, and I just feel like it's a really fun thing to do. So if you guys want to see more apartment builds, please let me know. Or if you're sick of apartment builds, please let me know as well. I'm always down for any feedback you guys have. But anyway, so we're putting together a little bit of a mini living room. I mean, like the whole thing is a living room. It's a studio apartment, but she's gonna have a little couch over here. And here I'm just trying to pick out some pillows for her couch, which was a little bit hard for me for some reason. I didn't exactly have the pillows that I wanted. I ended up going with these X pillows because again, it just felt like something that was patterned and very bold, which I felt definitely was very Stacy. And then above this couch, I think we're gonna put in some artwork, but I don't quite remember what artwork. Oh, I guess just, oh, you know what? We put in a neon sign. Yeah, here I am looking for a neon sign. She already has a neon sign above her bed that says, "I woke up like this," but she's gonna have two neon signs. One that says heaven. She's a neon sign lover, which feels very on character for her, considering she likes loud, bright things. Then we're putting in a little coffee table. I do definitely feel like Stacy's apartment feels more cramped than like Kenji's or Alice's apartments. And I think that's just in general because like she has a lot more furniture, because I feel like in their apartments it was a lot of, floor mats and open spaces, where in this apartment she's just like cramming everything together. I actually don't even think I give her a TV, which I feel like Stacy would be mad at me about, because I feel like Stacy definitely likes watching reality TV a lot. But it's fine. She has her laptop. She can watch on her laptop. And of course she has a beanbag chair, because that's totally her to have a beanbag chair. And then over here we're putting in a little bit of kind of like a mini dining table, I guess, or just like more, kitchen counter space. We're gonna quickly go in and just throw some stuff in the kitchen. I definitely spent more time decorating the rest of this apartment over the kitchen. For some reason, I don't feel like Stacy's a big cooker. I feel like she definitely likes ordering food a lot. So I don't think she would use her kitchen that much, but I don't know. I mean, she's got a blender in there, and she probably likes smoothies and stuff. We're gonna put in, let's see, I think just, a little phone, just little details here and there. And we're gonna put in a poster on the wall, I believe, somewhere, I think. At some point. I'm looking through a lot of posters, you guys. I have a lot of custom content to go through, so sometimes it takes me a long time to make decisions because I have a lot of stuff. But yeah, anyways, so, and then over here we have this little extra space in the kitchen, and I just ended up putting in this like mini little side table with a mirror, and just like a stack of books and a little rug. And I think that's it. Or a light. Okay. We're gonna put in a light? Yes, we're gonna put in a light, and then that is it. And we're gonna move on to the bathroom, which I didn't spend a lot of time decorating. I'm not a huge fan of doing bathrooms, you guys. Sometimes I really love the bathrooms I end up with, but most of the time I just throw in a few simple things and I call it a day, because I don't want to spend a lot of time decorating toilets, I'm sorry. But I really like the tile work in these bathrooms. I feel like it's very, I don't know, very calming, very clean looking. And she has a Coco Chanel poster, I guess. Anyways, so that is Stacy's house. Please let me know what you guys think of it. Let me know if you have any, fun headcanons about, her relationships with Kenji and Alice, who live right across the hall from her. Any fun headcanons you could think of about Stacy's character, or any of the other characters that we've been, looking at these past couple days. It is Thursday. We're right around the corner from Friday. I hope you guys had a wonderful week, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend coming up. I'm probably gonna go on a little museum hopping day trip, I guess, because I really like museums. And I might, pick up a fun piece of cake or something. I don't know. I'll treat myself to a dessert. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.